This is the baddest black belt Chennai Kai, and you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment.
Before we start our news portion of the show, just wanted to send out some best wishes to Terry Funk, who might not be in the best of health right now. So thoughts and prayers are with him and his family. Scooter, you wanna add something to Terry Funk?
If I could add something to Terry Funk, it would be a couple extra years. Um, but seriously, nothing's gonna stop Terry Funk. You kidding me? Come on, let's be realistic here. Terry Funk is going to outlive us all.
And I hope I hope that's true. But yet again, thoughts and prayers with his family. We know whatever is giving him some ailments right now, he'll just call it a Yankee bastard and tell call its mother a whore.
And then we just keep on fighting forever, forever, forever. I
Somebody
can
that
tell you for I can tell you for a fact that someone who's really concerned is Colt Cabana, who uses that Terry Funk Forever promo whenever a fellow skater raises channel on Twitch.
now somebody that's not wrestling forever, Jimmy Uso. He got a DUI earlier this week. Um, bad timing, bad situation. What are your thoughts here?
Now, I hear that they're gonna change the Usos motto to uh, instead of day one ish, it's gonna be DUI ish. Jimmy, Jimmy, man. You know, Jimmy's the married one. You know, Jimmy's got he's supposed to have the stable life, and Jimmy has a problem. Jimmy needs rehab.
Isn't Jay married as well, just not to a wrestler?
Is he married?
I want to say he is. But, you know, does it help his situation that, his cousin is Universal Champion and they are kind of going with his brother Jay at the moment? Or is it just, you know, it's his problem and it doesn't matter who you're kind of related to? You kind of understand what I mean?
Mm, mm, yes. Also, people need to remember that SmackDown last night and Raw upcoming are taped. Uh, so if you saw Jimmy Uso on SmackDown last night, no, WWE hasn't forgiven him. Uh, but got further details on the DUI. It happened Monday night in Pensacola. Uh, ran a ran a red light while speeding. Then
What?
failed a failed a sobriety test. Taken to jail overnight for a misdemeanor DUI. Uh, so this is it's not felonious behavior. It's just repetitive misdemeanor behavior, but it's still indicative of a problem. Um, and quite honestly, he couldn't have picked a worse time to get arrested.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. Um, is it just not a good look for him that, you know, WWE was trusting him and giving him the ball to a degree and him pull this on them?
Here's the thing, though. Did the WWE really give him the ball?
I mean, they kind of
Not.
was. They were building something between him and Roman for the last, what, 3 weeks? 3, 4 weeks?
I mean, Edge was brought in for this whole thing even before Jimmy got arrested. Yeah, so it, one could argue that Jimmy wasn't even given anything to run with. He wasn't given the same opportunities as Jay was.
I mean, was there anybody to give him that opportunity? There is no AJ Styles on SmackDown. There is no Daniel Bryan on SmackDown anymore. So, I mean, the only person they could have really put him against was either Cesaro or Edge. And, we haven't, it would might be premature to say he would have wrestled Edge going into SummerSlam.
I mean,
Money in the Bank.
you could have put Jimmy through the same exact thing that Jay went through.
But then, doesn't that become too repetitive then?
No, because of the fact that while Jay is this, yeah, Jay is the serious twin, Jimmy is the fun twin.
Hmm.
So, so Jimmy, if he went one on one with Roman, he wouldn't take Roman seriously as an opponent and would have fun with it, and that would piss Roman off visually in the ring.
Do you think we could still see Jimmy versus Roman, or do you think that Jimmy might be in the doghouse with WWE right now?
Uh, I don't know. We'll see if he can fight parole, and I mean, given that this is really not the most craziest story related to the law and the WWE this week.
What are you talking about?
You didn't know?
I don't.
Oh boy. Someone's lobbying to return to the WWE.
Oh, you're talking about Del Rio.
Mm-hmm.
Do you honestly think WWE would consider that?
I doubt it. I doubt it. I mean,
I dare
the
say there's a better chance of Joey Ryan getting into WWE at this point than Alberto Del Rio. Now, another, bad thing that happened in this week, Baylay got injured during a training session. It's rumored that she'll be out for 9 months. I don't believe it was specified what her injury was.
Oh God, don't say it, kids.
But if it's 9 months, then we know that one plagued Becky for a while.
Uh, it's a it's a leg injury. It's a knee injury.
That's what I thought. Then,
Uh, Baylay delivered a promo last night on SmackDown. Uh, as well, the SmackDown Women's Championship match has been pulled from Money in the Bank and will now take place next week at the first SmackDown in front of a live crowd this pandemic, as Bianca defends against Carmella.
because if something goes wrong, that's why they got you break that glass. You got Carmella right there ready to move into that position. Um, is
It's
this a really
a
big?
very,
Is this a
it's,
really big loss for WWE not having Bayley there, who was
uh,
maybe a staple of WWE
uh,
at this point?
oh, no, they'll keep her around. She just won't be competing in the ring. They will find something for her to do in terms of,
So you're saying something on the lines of what Miz is doing right now?
yeah.
Um, I think that would maybe be the wrong way to go. Honestly, I
I
think
mean,
take
she's
her
got to
off
earn a
TV,
paycheck.
huh?
I mean, she's got to earn a paycheck. She could be a brand ambassador.
True, but I would take her off TV and maybe repackage her when she comes back.
Yeah, I'm not talking about her being on TV while injured. I'm talking about in terms of her actually just working in general.
Oh yeah, I mean she has, like you said, she has to earn her paycheck.
And Bayley, regardless of whether she's a face or heel, is still one of the most popular superstars, especially among young women.
But think of it this way: Charlotte is the only horsewoman standing right now. Becky is still out. Sasha is nowhere to be found at the moment, and now Bayley is gone. Kind of crazy to think about, no?
So are we saying that the four horsewomen are having their own apocalypse?
Very true. I mean, Baszler is the last horsewoman of the UFC in standing. I mean, I don't think the UFC four horsewomen ever got off the ground, to be honest.
Yep.
Um, somebody that jumped off the ground off into the ring or onto the staging area. A fan jumped the barricade at the last AEW Dynamite um show in Miami. Um, not a great thing to happen at your first show back with fans, Scribble.
Definitely not. I mean, apparently this this could be a work.
Um, what is it because Chris Jericho responded to this guy on Twitter? Uh, his
I
name is
mean,
Fat Bastard on.
I, fat bastard. He claims to be a Jim Cornette fan.
So you're saying that who's walking who here? Jim Cornette's walking AEW or AEW's walking Cornette?
I I don't think Chip predicts above this in any way. I mean, if you look at it, there's only one security guard taking him. Jericho goes after him. Justin Roberts is kind of in there. Uh, Not to mention how much camera time they give to this guy. That's a red flag.
He was never on AEW TV. They immediately cut when he jumped MJF.
And there's additional YouTube footage.
Was that from AEW though, or was that just some fan recording the incident?
I mean, it was close where they could see where it was obviously backstage. Like this is like the guy who's obsessed with PCs and the Performance Center.
Oh.
And the WWE got a restraining order on him. Who also got out of jail like last week. And he's still obsessed with poop. Yeah, I'm gonna say this guy is just an idiot.
All right.
But someone who was supposed to show up in the ring as former AEW superstar Bea Priestley makes her debut for NXT UK.
Ooh. That's interesting.
Yes, making her. There was a vignette on last week's episode. She makes her debut this week, defeating Laura Di Matteo, and she is put NXT UK Women's Champion Meiko Satomura on notice. But she now goes by the name Blair Donovan.
Oh God. WWE striking again with bad names. I think that's a big get for WWE. At first, I would be mad that they would throw her on the land of misfit toys that is NXT UK. But then again, there's really nobody on that show that could maybe hold that championship. That people would say is legitimately holding that championship. But that's just a stop point for her. We're going to see Bea Priestley in WWE NXT soon, correct?
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
Another shocking debut this week. Formerly Tommy N, formerly known as Aleister Black, now Mordecai Black, is
No, say it again.
Malachi.
It's not Malachi.
Malachi
Black.
Malachi Black is AEW. Scooter, the name
Wow.
Malachi.
Malachi is it's a Hebrew name in origin. It literally means messenger in Hebrew.
Messenger?
Yes, it literally means messenger in Hebrew. The book of Malachi, or as most people pronounce it Malachi. It's the last of the 12 minor prophets. Uh, Basically, yeah, it's essentially messenger of God.
Black is God in Hebrew?
No, 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 no. Malachi means messenger of Yahweh. Really. That,
Okay.
so it's messenger of God Black.
Okay then.
The notorious MOG.
Emoji? Which emoji is he?
I think he's the pointing finger and the OK sign mixed together.
Uh, this
This
is kind of odd considering literally just last week we were talking about Zelina Vega making a WWE return, and now she is kind of in the Lana position, and he's in the Miro position.
this is this is just like Black has is either has the worst timing in the world or he's the most impatient person in the world.
Do you think this deal was made before Selena reached the deal with WWE, or is there just no communication in their marriage whatsoever?
You know, I I don't know. Like you would think that it was almost a sure thing that it was going to be realized that the WWE releasing Aleister Black was actually a mistake.
Well, we talked about this a couple weeks ago. Even if they were to bring him back, would he want to go back? Because if they fired him prematurely, does that really speak to their confidence in him? And what's to say that won't happen to him again? And empty promises and such.
I mean, then how much is it? How much of it is Vince's confidence
Well,
in
as far
him?
as I know, Vince was never really sold on Aleister.
Vince is never really sold on anybody anymore.
I mean, do you kind of blame him? There's kind of there's superstars nowadays. They kind of go in and out of what they should or shouldn't be. But do we see Malachi as the leader of the Dark Order in the near future?
I mean, that would really make the most sense. Uh,
Rename it the Black Order?
no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh god. I'm having PTSD. Uh, Now back in the NYWC, there was a stable called the Order of the Black.
Was Aleister in it?
No. Fucking! Oh my throat.
God bless you. Okay, so another rumor going around is that Daniel Bryan might be resurfacing sooner rather than later. Um, if that's the case, Tony Khan has been speculating that there's a big surprises to come. Um, Probably empty at this point. So, Where do you see Daniel Bryan going right now?
To the bathroom. Uh,
I guess it took it all out of him.
I mean, when you don't have when you're not eating any protein, I mean, man, things just go right through you. Um, it's weird because we've probably already seen Daniel Bryan in his post wrestling days already.
How do you mean?
So, what, back when he was the first general manager of SmackDown, 2016.
Right. Well, that was kind of circumstance rather than him willing, him willingly doing it. Now, if he was to go back to WWE for whatever reason, what do you see him doing now? And if he was to go to shockingly in AEW or a New Japan, what do you see him doing now?
Well, if he's returning to the WWE, he's gonna be on Raw, clearly. Um, who, I mean, I can see a Daniel Bryan, Bobby Lashley feud. I can see a Daniel Bryan, Drew McIntyre feud. Honestly, I'd love to see an AJ Styles, Daniel Bryan best of 7.
I think we'd all love that.
Uh,
Um, Coming out of the gates, I would say a rivalry with Edge, considering what happened at WrestleMania between the two of them. If he was to go to an AEW, I'm not sure if they would pull the trigger immediately and put him against Omega or a Hangman.
no, I know who they put Bryan against.
Miro,
No,
Marco.
first first they put him against Darby,
How does that
and
make
then
sense?
and then they put him. We get the dream match: Daniel Bryan versus Sting.
Well, let me ask you this: is it a dream match if you never even thought about it?
Yes.
Tell me then. And that will conclude our coverage of the news this week. And now a quick word from our sponsors.
Hey, folks, this is the Colossal Mike Law, and you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment. Enjoy the show. Support these guys. We appreciate it very much. We'll see you at ringside.